Dear friends, welcome to Supply Chain Academy new series of online classes for the topic of inventory management. So we have divided this topic into 3 lessons, and the first lesson is about categorization. So approaches. Considering scarcity of resources and limited time, companies try to categorize inventories into different categories based on their value, profitability, and annual turnover. There are many types of approaches. We will talk about most popular 3 approaches for categorization of inventory. The first one is ABC, second is VED, and the third one is FSN. These are the popular approaches for inventory categorization. Let's start from ABC, always better control. So this categorization principle is based on the profitability or cost of goods versus quantities of those goods. Category A, most important goods. Category B, mediocre category, and the category C, low profit or low cost type goods. So why we mention profitability or cost? Because some companies use items for internal reasons, and some companies are retailers. They're selling items to customers. That's why for retailers it's profitability, and for companies using goods internally is cost factor versus quantity of items. Let's review the graph. We have quantity of items as percentage of total volume, and sales volume or cost of inventory category as percentage of total. So category A, this type of inventory category is making up 80% of total cost of inventory or 80% of total profitability, while it's just 20% of total quantity. This principle is called Pareto Principle, and it's very popular and commonly observed type of approach. So category A is most important category for business, obviously. Category B is slightly more in terms of quantities, but less in terms of cost or sales volume. And category C is the majority of items falling under category C in terms of quantity, while they just make up small volume of sales or total cost. So this means that as a business owner or company inventory management specialist, you have to focus first on category A items because they are more profitable or they have a lot of cost, then to category B, and at the end of the day you spend some time for category C to see if something can be dropped from inventory, or you just leave it as it is. VED type analysis is slightly different from ABC type analysis, because here the selection of inventory is based on the level of importance. So we have vital, very high importance level, essential, high, and desirable, low importance level inventory. And the importance level is going from desirable to vital up. So the key point here is that some inventories can have a low cost, and they can be have low profitability, but they can have a huge impact for business or operations, and they're must to have. So that's why a VED type of analysis considers alternative approach for inventory categorization. And the third type of approach is called FSN, fast, slow, and non-moving method. So here inventory is categorized based on annual turnover, and fast-moving goods are separate, slow-moving and non-moving goods. So depending on business, you can identify fast and slow-moving goods, and goods non-moving at all. So a key point here is fast-moving goods. You need to place them in very convenient place in your warehouse, and focus on replenishing these goods on timely basis. Slow moving goods, they're moving slowly, but still you can have some areas for improvement or reduction of quantities. And non-moving goods, they're not moving at all. You have to consider either removing them from business, or if they're needed sometime in the long-term perspective, just keep them, reduce some quantities if possible. So non-moving goods do not bring high value to the business usually. So that's why you have to consider some opportunities for cost reduction based on this category. As a summary from the first lesson, we need to note that scarcity of resources and time create need for categorization. ABC type of analysis focuses on profitability and cost versus quantity of goods. VED is a different type of approach, focusing on importance of goods, having vital, essential, and desirable categories. And FSN category approach is fast, slow, and non-movement type goods based on annual turnover. Thank you for listening. Please follow us on LinkedIn, YouTube, and Facebook for further updates and lessons. It was me, Elvin Mursalov, presenting this class. I'm thanking you for your attention, and let's learn together for the bright future.